Hey there everyone, it's me Lauren with Bold Notion Quilting, and I'm going to share with you today a tutorial for how to do spider webs using a really awesome full line stencil. So let me show you how that works. So first you want to make sure that you have your ruler base on, so you have a nice big wide hard base to press your stencil onto. You're going to lay your full line stencil down. We are using the 14-inch mandala guide. We have these on boldnotionquilting.com under stencils, and then or you can search in the products 14-inch mandala guide. And the way that these full line stencils work, they've got blue and white. Where the white is a very fine mesh that allows a chalk powder to brush through, and where the blue is, it blocks the powder. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to brush this on, and it's just like a press and a swipe. It's called a pounce pad, but you're not actually pouncing it. You're going to press and swipe and press and swipe. And then once you do that and you remove the stencil, you should have white powder where the stencil is. I'm using the white ultimate powder, so if you need chalk to go with the stencils, if you're brand new to this, the white ultimate powder will actually brush off, and I just use the magic lint brush that we have on boldnotionquilting.com, and I use it to brush off the powder once I'm done. You can see that here on this spider web. You can kind of just brush and brush and brush, and it'll come right out. For any part that might be a little residual, that's going to come off in the wash because it's also water soluble, or the ultimate white powder is also heat erasable. So I could take an iron and I could steam that if I don't want to wash it, okay? But then it takes all of the chalk right off. So now that I've gone ahead and I've pounced on my stencil, I want to use my straight edge. So I'm going to use my Bold Notion Quilting Stunning Straight Edge, and I'm going to follow these lines. So I'm going to start my thread right at the middle of the bundle, and then I'm just going to follow each one of the straight lines forward and back until I've done all of them. So you want to be sure to have your ruler base on, have your ruler foot on, and have your ruler position, and then make sure that you're able to hold that ruler position going forward and coming back so it tracks on the same line. You notice I didn't have any trouble going past my stencil. I just followed my ruler as far out as it would go. It kind of keeps the webs different shapes and sizes as you kind of do what you can in the area you have. And it makes it look a little bit more organic. So now we have all of these different rings that are going to allow us to make webs. I'm going to choose to start with the first ring, and I'm going to do a deep U-dip from line to line, staying underneath this first circle. Because my lines are double stitched, this is a 60 weight thread, so it's a little bit easier to miss, but because my lines are double stitched, they can be a little bit easier to hit. So if you have a 40 weight thread, you're less likely to miss your lines. Next, I could follow this each one, but because this is a bed quilt, I want it a little looser, so I'm going to skip my next circle. I'm going to go to the third ring, and I'm going to follow dips, getting them close to the second ring. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to skip a line and we're going to go to the next one. Now, given that I'm not doing a full circle, I still want to get these other couple lines in there. So I followed those, and then because this is a double stitch line, I'm just gonna backtrack and pull my thread off. It's not gonna make a whole lot of a difference. And then we're gonna finish our final one on the other side. Alright, now that we're all done, we can see kind of that we've got the spider web shape. We're going to use our lint brush, make sure that it's brushing in the direction you're brushing at. And then you can see the beautiful spider web. How cool is that? Thank you guys for joining me for this quick spiderweb tutorial on our borders using the full line stencil. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a comment, or a share. Share it to your Facebook groups and show people all the wonderful things that you can do as long as you keep your imagination open. Again, I'm Lauren with Bold Notion Quilting. You can find more on boldnotionquilting.com. Take care and happy quilting, y'all. Bye!